What's going on, everyone? Linkachu64 here. So, I have to say that the Switch is hands down the best console for couch co-op multiplayer. I mean, anytime you want to, you can take the Switch with you, plop it down, take off the Joy-Con, and bam! You can play Mario Kart or Street Fighter or whatever other multiplayer game you want to play right there in public. Now, of course, if you have a few more people with you, of course, you have the option of putting it on your TV as well and playing another awesome multiplayer game. This is why I am always excited whenever an indie company announces that they're coming out with a multiplayer game for the Switch. And that is exactly what leads me to talk about a little game that came out recently called Overcooked. Now, if you haven't heard about Overcooked at all, let me explain it for you. Overcooked is a 4-player co-op game where everyone is working together to run a restaurant. You take various foods, chop them, cook them, put them on plates, and serve them up. Except, it's not quite that simple. You see, in addition to making the various dishes that you can see as tickets in the top left-hand corner, you also have to take the layout of the kitchen into account. Each level you play has a different kitchen to traverse, and some of the kitchens can actually be treacherous. You'll have one stage that appears to be like a normal kitchen, but every once in a while, an earthquake will literally split the stage in half, limiting everyone's options. Another stage will have you jumping back and forth across 2 moving vehicles, while another seemingly normal kitchen will have little mice running back and forth, stealing all your food while you're trying to make it. Amidst all this chaos, everyone is trying to work with each other to run the restaurant smoothly. One person will be grabbing the ingredients out of tubs, another will be chopping those ingredients, while another will be cooking the chopped up ingredients and serving them. It's absolute chaos. Now, you'd think that with all this pandemonium that everyone would be getting absolutely frustrated with everyone else. And, well, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. But it's actually a good frustration that usually ends with laughter once everyone gets a grip and finally figures out what to do. Every time someone yells something like, "Hey, get your butt over here, I need tomatoes in this pan right now!" everyone cracks up with laughter. It kind of harkens to Snipper Clips, except that in that game, you'd constantly be hearing players yell things like, "Alright, stand on my head, squat down, and cut me into a bucket. Then I'll turn around and cut you into a hook so you can pop that balloon." I swear, the sentences you say in multiplayer games are hilarious. At the end of every level in Overcooked, everyone really feels like they grew together as a team. As mushy as that sounds. But really, at least whenever me and my friends were playing, there were a lot of fist bumps and high fives at the end of every level. Now, I haven't played this game in single player at any point, but based on what I've heard and also on how much fun that I've been having playing with friends, I don't think I'd ever want to. This game really is meant for multiplayer, so if you're looking for a good experience to do by yourself, don't get this game. Even though Overcooked originally released for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC in 2016, I feel like the Switch is the absolute perfect console for it. Being able to play on the smaller screen is just as much fun as playing it on the bigger screen, and it is not limiting in any sort of way. Overcooked is one of the best multiplayer games you can get on the Switch. It's right up there with Snipper Clips. And for $20, I absolutely recommend it. Well guys, what do you think? Did you pick up Overcooked recently? Have you been enjoying it? Have you been playing it with your friends? If not, why not? It's a phenomenally great game. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm Linkachu64. I talk about everything Nintendo, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch, all that good stuff. And if you're interested, you can subscribe to my channel up here and check out my latest video up here. While you're here, guys, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff, it really helps support my channel, and I'm trying to do my best as I can to make it grow and do all this stuff to make it grow. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.